live?
We are live.
We're live. Hello, everybody.
I'm gonna put in my glasses.
What's that?
Said I gotta put on my glasses.
Put your glasses on. Put them on.
So I can see.
What is happening?
There it is. Slow lag.
We're here.
Little delay.
We're here. Hello.
Hola.
Welcome to the evening live, everybody.
It's the first late live.
Late night live.
Ooh, late night live.
It's
This is gonna
nice.
be good. Let's just sit back. We should have
Sit
got
back,
a drink.
relax. Well, I have a drink.
Yeah.
Of water.
I know. That Gatorade's
We
super
got water.
exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting live.
It's not like I have far to drive, and just in case, if I had a drink.
I mean, bro,
I could walk.
You could just lightly jog and be there in 3 minutes now.
Yeah. Should have walked the one wheel.
You should have brought the one
I
wheel.
thought about it, but I didn't want to wipe out.
Now, if you drank and then one wheeled home,
would that be a DWO?
would that be a DWO? Because one wheel.
Driving while.
Hey,
one
drop
wheel?
in the comments if you're drunk and one wheeling.
DWOO. Double O.
Double O?
Driving while.
Driving while
wheel.
one wheeling? Is that illegal?
I don't know. There's no seatbelt.
There's no seat.
I didn't have turn signals.
No, turn
I had a
signals.
brake light.
I mean, but you don't even have to register it, do
Coulda-
you?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Just
It's
can you-
Ohio, maybe.
Maybe.
They probably made me do like
I
a
don't
electric check, plug it in, make sure
Possible. It's
it's
possible.
green.
Again, late night live, guys. Late night live.
Welcome.
For those on the West Coast, it's not late night. It's a reasonable night.
It's like the afternoon.
It's like 5 o'clock. 5:01.
Sun's still shining, beautiful, warm.
It's actually sun's still shining here.
It's not
It's
cold.
wonderful. It's not cold anymore.
I wore shorts yesterday.
I
That's saying a lot.
was wearing shorts until I changed back into jeans. I got a workout in.
Mm.
You got a workout in?
Nice. Greg,
I don't know if Greg
is
didn't.
he slacking today?
I think he's slacking today.
Man.
He sent me a picture of ice cream. I don't know if he's into the live yet, but he sent me a picture of ice cream. He had
Alright.
dinner with Jesse and Kurt, and then he sent me a picture of ice cream.
So where'd they go to eat?
I'm not sure.
Where did we eat last time we were in Georgia? There was a small little place, restaurant.
Oh, I
It was
could
so
find
good.
it, but I don't remember
I
what
don't
it was
remember
called.
the
It
name,
was so
yeah.
good.
Man, that food was
So good. Don't drink and drive.
But it's
You
a
may
one
hit a
wheel.
bump and spill your drink.
Oh.
He has a good point. He has a good point.
Yeah, with the one wheel, I hit every bump. I feel it.
Well, there's no shocks.
Shocks of
It's
these
literally just one big
crusty knees.
deal. What's going on, guys? How's your week been? What's going on? Hey, sorry about missing live last week. We did have a death in the NeoMag family. Some of us had to travel for funeral arrangements and such, which of course put us into a weird schedule last week. I think I worked one day.
Yeah, you guys were still busy. We're traveling and everything
Yeah.
else. There's just so much to handle on the
Yeah,
back
so
end.
it just didn't work out.
It was a long week for the team, for everybody,
Yeah,
for sure.
just didn't work out. So sorry about that. But we're doing our first evening live this week.
Well,
So
Late
regularly
night live.
scheduled programming, kind of. I guess it's not regularly scheduled because we're in the evening.
it's not, but
Because
I
we're-
love the late night live. It's catchy. We're gonna stick
good.
with it.
It's good.
Welcome to the late night live, guys.
Yeah, late stream, not a sponsor. Hope everyone's well. Missed the past few live streams. Well, last week we didn't have a live stream. I'm not sure if you hit the one before that. I think the one that we had
It's been
2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
We talked about our first responder custom shop, which we dropped 2 weeks ago. Still up on the site. If you guys are interested, if you're a first responder,
Get
go to
you
our
some
custom
stuff.
shop.
Tack traps,
Tack traps, NeoMags,
EDC
and
trays, mini trays.
EDC tray and mini tray, all options for you guys. Go check it out if you're feeling like looking for a custom shop for that first responder in your life. Thin blue line, thin red line.
It's a great gift.
It's a great gift.
Great gift.
Some cool laser engraving options for you guys on there. Some options that we've not provided before. So those are up on the site, but we announced that at our live 2 weeks ago. $5 and I will leak the secret.
What? You know the secret?
Not
we
a
haven't
sponsor,
dropped
you know the secret? $5 and I will leak the secret.
There's very few people that know.
So wait, do I pay you to leak the secret? Or
I don't know.
I'm confused. This is the bad part about the late night live is that I am tired already. And it's too late to drink coffee to wake me up.
Or a Red Bull.
So $5 and I will leak the secret. I feel like it should be $5 or I will leak the secret. I'm not sure.
Maybe you should give us
What did Steven say?
$5.
Much nicer watching on TV versus laptop at work. Well,
Oh, that's fancy.
Well, here's the problem though, Steven. Does that mean that I'm bigger on your screen? Because that might not be a good thing.
Yeah, I've been packing on the weight here recently.
Well, I've been losing it. I'll just give it to you.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I'll take it.
You're welcome.
I'll take it.
You got to pay 10 to counter the secret. I don't want to counter the secret. I'm going to give you the secret later.
Now we're going to tell you what it is.
In a little bit. Not right now.
Speaking of, after our phone call, did you get the question of the day this week? I'm super excited to hear it. You don't have to say it now, but I'm really excited to hear it.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yes.
We'll get there.
All right.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right. How we doing? Got a handful of people coming in.
Yeah,
Welcome,
we do.
everybody.
We do.
Welcome to our late night live.
Late night live. So the weather's turning here in Ohio. We have the first consistent week where I don't think any of the highs are below 60. I think tomorrow is actually supposed to be like 78, 80.
The rain was a little bit of a downside. It's super windy last couple of
Yep,
days.
yep. I mean, but that's the change in weather that brings the wind. But I can now mow the lawn.
I have mowed the lawn twice now. I'm super stoked about it.
I mowed the lawn on Friday last week. My lawn needs mowed again. I'm actually excited about it. I love jumping on my mower and zipping around the yard.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a couple acres to mow, so it's
Yeah.
it's a little bit more of a process, but I enjoy it. But
The
the
grass
weather's
is
turning
growing like crazy, though.
Yeah, grass is growing
Yeah.
like crazy, but it also means that we can shoot and be comfortable and not be cold.
I don't have to wear jackets.
You don't have to wear jackets.
On
You don't
top
have to
of
wear
jackets.
17 jackets.
That's a couple jackets. for
It's
sure.
only one.
I don't even have to wear. Maybe. We'll see.
You'll
I'm
have,
gonna
you'll
wear
have
a
one in the
long
morning.
sleeve.
You'll have to wear one in the morning.
Yeah, probably.
The only thing is I'll start having to wear sun shirts instead.
I'm going to wear sun shirts for sure.
Yeah.
Last time we went to the range, the first day of the sun, didn't pay attention, got sunburned.
Nate is wondering why Greg would have said something to me. I mean, not a sponsor. If Greg said something to you, that's awesome. I mean, I don't actually know the secret. You might. I don't know. It's possible.
It's been seen.
Hey, listen.
It has been seen.
If you guys have been paying attention,
Mhm.
when was the first video?
Oh, it's a little while ago, actually, like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Or more.
It might be more.
Listen, all I know is
It's out there.
there's a video out there
And
that
a picture.
has it in there. Well, there's multiple videos, but there's one in particular I can remember because somebody actually asked the question.
I deleted the comment and
Oh,
then they
did you?
asked it again.
Oh, did they?
It was funny.
And I just remember your response was, "We can't talk about it yet,"
It's coming. Something's coming.
which I really appreciated. So,
It was good.
if you're paying attention, you probably could have seen it. Now, it wasn't in its full glory in that
not yet.
particular video, but it was being shown.
The R&D phase.
It was R&D. Yeah, yeah. But it's there. I mean,
Oh, it's there.
it's there. Cool part is this is something that can expand and will expand. We have
Yeah.
plans for it. Initial release will be good, but I think we have some solid next steps to keep going with it.
Yeah, there's a lot coming. There's definitely a lot of talking to Greg this afternoon. I was excited to hear what he was thinking about and what he has planned for the future.
Yeah.
This one is completely out of the realm, completely out of the realm of NeoMag.
This is new for us.
This is completely new.
I mean, so as you guys know, we've kind of stuck to the concealed carry. What's up?
You might be able to see it. Maybe just a little bit. You might be able.
You can see. You can probably
Maybe
peek
just
it.
a little bit on the TV.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there.
If you're on the TV,
Yeah, if you're on the
it's
TV,
big
you're
on
gonna see
there.
it. Just saying.
What's up, Michael? How's the weather in Nebraska? It's wonderful here in Ohio. Michael is my favorite Nebraska weatherman.
He's the weatherman
He is.
of the week.
I always ask him because he
How's
jumps
the
in
weather?
and he always updates me on my Nebraska weather. But no, this is we are jumping into another realm of accessories that we have not really touched.
Yeah.
I mean, we've generally speaking stayed, for the most part, to the concealed carry realm, with the exception of the Sentry Strap and like the EDC tray. Most of our stuff is concealed carry.
Right.
So
Even when we went to the Alias build, that was kind of new going outside the waistband.
yeah, the outside the waistband, but it at least still touches.
Both.
Yeah, it still is within that realm, anyways, right? Like
Designed for EDC, giving you the versatility.
yeah.
Yeah, this
So-
one is out of the wheelhouse, and it
Yeah.
opened up a lot of ideas between the team. There's a lot going into this one, and kudos to Greg. I mean, just coming up with the designs and creating those. That's a lot behind it, and then the cool ideas we come up with
Well,
in the Monday meetings.
And I think the nice thing is it's simple. Price point is not bad.
Great price point.
I think it solves some problems that people will have, and I'm excited about one particular feature of it, which we'll get into. I'm excited about one particular feature of it.
Can I take a guess? It's right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm
all right. All right.
Yeah. Yes. That part in particular, I'm very excited about.
So you've been running different, but you've been running that setup now for a while because I was on the rifle when we were at the range. I still haven't. I haven't gone over and set the sling up, but like I really do.
I prefer it. I mean, I've had issues with the other option.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about what it means for us. I'm excited about the potential that this product has. I'm excited to bring it to you guys.
It's coming.
I'm hoping that you guys are going to be as excited about it as we are.
We like accessories.
Well, I'm glad that you like accessories.
Michael said it's cloudy thunderstorms in Nebraska. Did we beat him? Like, is this the first time where you get the better weather?
Well, I mean, we had cloudy and thunderstorms last week, though.
Yeah, true.
Although he
probably winds
when it was snowy and cold, I think it was warmer and nice there. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Those plain states out there. Have you guys had tornadoes yet, Michael? That's the real question.
Yeah, I think that's already happening. Picking up Missouri too.
That's the real question. Secrets don't make friends.
It's coming.
You're gonna know. It's coming. Just hold on. Just hold on.
You'll see.
We're almost there.
It's on the screen right now.
I mean, technically, it's in front of us.
It's directly in front of you.
It's right over here.
It's somewhere over there.
Some in that.
A little bit of this and that.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's the thing.
We'll explain momentarily.
We should probably make note, just a heads up. We're trying something new this week. So if we get kicked off live, it's because somewhere out there they're going to think we're creating a community violation. So just heads up, if we do get kicked off because we're showing you something, we'll hop right back onto another live and you can jump right back on. We'll open it up to the public again. So that's just like a disclaimer because, I don't know, so far we haven't touched anything. So
USMC 2146 says, I'm sorry, Nico says the tack trap is hard to beat. That's true.
Yeah, the tack trap's great.
I always have the tack trap on my belt. He has one. Actually, grab those two.
Yeah,
Show
we got the
those
thin
real
line.
quick.
Let's see. All right, guys, it's going to be blurry for a second.
Here, get in there. So these are our
there it is.
Wonderful. Is that the blue line or is that the red line?
This is the blue line.
He's got the blue line right there. That's the blue line tack trap. And then he'll show you in a second the wonderful and beautiful red line tack trap. We love our tack traps.
Should I do it? Should I do it?
Get in there.
Lightning hand.
Lightning hand. Get your lightning hand out of there.
All right, guys, this is the thin red line for firefighters. Same tack trap.
USMC, thank you so much for buying stuff, man. We appreciate it.
These things are awesome.
Steven, yes, it is a lot like Are We There Yet? Will it cost $1? That's all I have in my bank account after all my suppressor pre-orders. Financial responsibility. Be financially responsible. This product is not going anywhere. It will still be here when you have more than $1 in your bank account.
And there's other things coming with it. We'll enlighten you guys here soon.
I'm glad that the tack trap works great for you on the range. That's awesome. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it works wonders, man. It is a lifesaver when you wear an Air Pro.
My tack trap, is this one in particular beat up? I'm not sure. So
all yours are beat up.
Well, that's because I use them constantly. Yeah, this one's pretty worn. Mine are even wearing, not in a not good way, but like, here, let's see if I can show it.
Like the anodized.
So, let's see, can I get it? Oh yeah. Oh, so you can kind of see down in that corner, it's wearing where my key ring sits every day, and has actually made itself a nice little slot down at the bottom. So if you guys question if I use a product or not, this is a well-used tack trap.
We'll have to show them your receiver at some point.
Oh, hold on. They don't have to see me take my pants off.
Oh, don't let them see it.
Yeah, here. That's a... Oh.
That's somewhere.
There's some worn.
Some usage.
That's a worn
You
receiver.
guys have probably seen this in a lot of videos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a well-worn tack trap and receiver there for you guys. Oh, products. Yep.
Oh,
Battle
yeah, I
worn.
can see it. That's
Yeah,
definitely
isn't
battle
that cool?
worn. That's good.
I mean, that particular receiver is probably, well, let's see. So we released the Alias in 2021. So that's probably a 4-year-old receiver.
It's about ready to go another 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it just takes time. That's just patina. That's right, just patina. It just takes time. Stuff wears in. It's pretty cool. Ty Boomer found it.
No, he didn't
you
find
found
it.
the post. You
No,
think you
you
know what
didn't
the
find
secret
it.
is, Ty Boomer?
Yeah, you didn't find it. What post is it? Let me know.
Actually, Ty Boomer, don't say what it is.
Sneaky.
But what do you think is just say what the post is, like what's happening in the post.
What's happening in the post?
'Cause I'm curious.
I'll know.
I know which post it is.
Yeah, you're in the. Well,
It's me.
Then we gave it away.
Well,
Sneaky,
I'm in a lot of posts.
All right, yeah.
I'm in a lot of posts,
Yeah.
but Ty Boomer, what happens in the post? That's the real question.
Well,
Just which the full Alias. You grabbing the rifle off the tailgate.
it's definitely there.
Yeah. Well, he's not wrong.
It's definitely. Wow, he caught it on that one too. So
That's
it's been in a
good.
couple posts.
Yeah, well, it's been in a couple for sure.
Yeah.
That's not the one in particular I was thinking
Neither
of,
was
but
I.
it's in there.
Yeah.
Good call, Ty Boomer. You got it.
But same concept. If he would have said Century Strap, I would have.
Just ordered the magazine magnet. My friend had one that was super useful in
The
the range.
NeoMag.
The NeoMag, yeah, man.
Nice. I got one in my pocket.
I don't actually have a NeoMag in my pocket right now. What a failure on my part.
I know. I actually came prepared this week.
Look at you.
So
Ty Boomer, you got it though, man. There it is.
Type G.
So I'm not going to encourage
Yeah.
everyone to run off and go look at that post because then you're leaving our live and that's no fun.
You can't leave the live. You got to stay in the live. We'll tell you.
Um,
We'll show you all the accessories.
But we'll show you. So we're 17 minutes in. So you know what?
Is it time?
It's time. It's time. So guys,
Okay.
the rigs.
The rigs.
It's called the rigs. Oh shoot.
Rifle.
Nope. I'm gonna screw it up.
You got it.
No, you can say it.
Rifle integrated grip system.
Is that right?
Yes.
Are you sure?
It better be because that's what the email says.
Uh-oh.
It's the rifle integrated grip system.
Sure. That.
Rigs.
Rigs.
If we're wrong,
Greg, if you're in
we're
here,
sorry.
apologies.
Check the. I would check the email, but it's there. It's the rigs, the rifle integrated grip system.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, that.
Enough
So-
banter about it, right? Here.
Yeah. So I'm going to
the
bring it
front.
in real close. So guys, what are we making? It's a new rifle scale, which you guys might say, why are you so excited about this here? Give me the other one, actually. That one.
Take this one.
And give me that one. And you're like, guys, we have scales. Scales exist. You're right. They do. But this is our version of it. So we got that cool NeoMag logo, and of course we have to put the M-Lock on the back. These are M-Lock compatible. But what you're going to see here, you see all of these slots built in throughout the thing. You're going to see channels. See all of these wonderful channels built throughout this system here. We also have, so this will be a double slot scale, and this is a small single slot scale. Again, you can still see the little M-Lock marking and our logo, again still with those slots throughout, and you can see the channels. So what we're doing,
This would have been the one they saw as the R&D face.
yep, so here we'll show you a little bit of shock cord. We have some cord management, guys. So what we're going through is the ability to put this on your rifle and manage your light and your laser cordage throughout your rifle. The other cool thing, and this is what I was talking about, which I'm super excited for, is the ability to also mount your sling off of it. So in this case, we have this cool little piece. We're calling it the Riggs Sling Ring. It's actually a piece of steel cable with a little plastic coating on it that we crimp shut. It will interface wonderfully with any of these channels along here. Same thing with the single slot. And once you have adhered it down to your rail, it can slide around a little bit, but what it allows you to do is mount your sling using this. Super low profile, very quiet. And if you're like me, I hate QDs. QDs have always been an issue for me. They pop loose out of the sockets. Sockets always have issues. And this will allow us to no longer need to use those. So, before you put it in the thing, I'm going to put this caveat in here. This is what we were talking about. If YouTube kicks us off,
We'll jump back on.
we'll try to jump back on. We won't show these anymore. These are on uppers.
Yep.
They're not complete firearms.
Nope, not even a gun.
So,
No.
this is a full setup with the rigs.
So, as Nate was talking about the sling management, this is going to be the first thing that you're going to see right here as we get it to focus in. Slowly but surely, there it is. So, we've got the sling mounted using the M-lock, going through the cable management system that you see on the back. Now, this gun setup has both a light and a laser. So with that, Greg actually has his setup with both the two-part. Let's see if I can get it to start to focus. Well, we have it set up. There it is. You've got the M-lock 2 and 1 slot, where you see is the cable management coming from the Myers to the Arisaka light. So no more cable frustration, no more trying to figure out how to tuck your cables, hide your cables, have to worry about cables getting overheated or anything in that regards. This is a great setup. Now, one thing, Nate, you mentioned again with the sling system, and this is a great example, I haven't switched over from a QD mount. You're gonna see, put it reverse, you're going to see the size difference of the QD mount versus the rigs right here. So if you were to run your sling ring through the rigs, you're going to see that you have a lot less space taken up, and it's very streamlined on the rifle. So here again, I have the cable management running from the rigs through complementary JMac Customs right here over the backside. So they have a cable management system that allows me to coordinate and work with the rig so that I really have no exposed cables on this rifle upper. I don't want to say full.
Yep.
Full.
Yep.
And lastly, again, if you guys just want to run aesthetics,
Yep. It could just be a rail scale.
you could have it set up
Or, I'm
as
sorry,
you want.
just a rail.
As I flip
Cover.
it upside down. But that's the rigs, guys. These are awesome. We've been running them, what, for a little
months.
bit now.
Yeah.
And it's
So it's
new.
It's really not anything crazy. The nice part is they're super low profile. They're very thin. They're very lightweight. They add a lot of organization to your rail if you're running a light, if you're running a laser. They give you that ability to run your cables through them. Like I said, for me, I'm very excited about running my slings on these as opposed to the QD mount. Again, some folks really like to have the ability to quickly take their sling off and put it on to something else. Almost all my rifles have dedicated slings at this point.
Yeah.
We can make some discussions about the need to quickly take your sling off in a combat scenario. I'm not in a combat scenario.
No.
My slings are staying on my rifle.
And even then, you can take it off. Most of them, you're going to weave it through the little buckle loop. And
yeah.
It's quick on and off.
These are machined out of 6061 aluminum, and then they are black nitrided, or not black nitrided, excuse me. They are anodized. Right now, for now, we are sticking with black. We are actually working with the company that we have these anodized. We're actually working on getting some other colors to see what we can do for tan and green, to see what other colors we can get for this, as well as some of our other products. But for right now, we're coming in black, but they are 6061 aluminum.
All sourced here in the USA.
Yep, all sourced and machined. These are literally made
Right next door.
about 10 feet away from us on our CNCs right over here. Right around the corner. We are getting the aluminum from a shop, again, 20 minutes away from us, and they are very strong, really, really nice, and they're coming in at a really nice price point, which I do have all the prices for you. As opposed to normal, I can actually give you guys prices on this.
They're already over here. Beskar. I like the Beskar.
Ty Boomer, you're killing me here. Actually, you guys keep looking out for May the 4th. We have some stuff heading your way that you'll be excited about. So, when these drop on Friday, we're going to have several options for you guys. So you'll be able to either buy them as individual units, meaning you can buy a single single slot, or a single double slot. The single slot, apologies for how silly that sounds. A single slot will be $20. A single double slot will be $30. If you do a single 2-pack, meaning you get 2 of these, 2 single slots, they're going to come at $35.99. So we're discounting the total pack by a little bit. And then you can also get a double slot 2-pack. Those are going to come in at $54.99. So again, a little bit of a discount for both of those. Then we're also going to have options that if you want to buy the sling ring with it, each one of those will just increase by about $4.99. You can also just buy the sling ring for $4.99 on the website as well. But these will be dropping on the website on Friday. We're super excited about this, guys.
Yes.
This is one that we've been working on for the last few months, been playing with. And we think that it's actually a big win for us. Again, we really like to bring stuff that we think is helpful for you guys. We found that it's helpful for us. No more zip ties on your rifle. No more tape on your rifle. Nicely clean and organized. It's low profile.
You're not ripping your cables anymore.
Yeah.
You're not getting it caught, snagged on anything.
Yeah, your cables aren't going to get caught on stuff. It's going to just be nice and streamlined. And again, these aren't adding much to your rifle. If you like your rifle to continue to stay like low profile and slim, these aren't adding much.
No,
like you're not adding a huge amount of thickness to your overall rifle. So they're still pretty low profile. And the cool part is, like I said, and what we were kind of teasing and joking about before we even told you what these guys are, is that we have some really cool things that we're excited about that we can grow into with this. So we hope you guys get excited about this as we are. But this is the rigs.
The name itself.
Well,
it took us a while to get to even come up with the name.
Guys,
we had some pretty good ones out there.
Oh yeah, so it's pretty cool. So this is a piece of 1/8-inch shock cord. So you can see, you can end up weaving this all sorts of different ways. Let's see if I can get this into focus here. So I mean, you can come through and weave it through. And like I said, we've got all the different channels all the way through. Oh man, I'm trying to do this. But you have all sorts of options. I'm trying to
it's
focus. There you go.
Ish.
Kind of focus, but the channels are plenty wide for your cables, right? It's really going to be up to you and how you guys want to manage your stuff.
Yeah, you can set it up. And we have moved cables, run them through, around, looped them, or just really streamlined and hid the cable.
They let us show it, so I'm going to show it again.
And we haven't got kicked.
So, once again, let's see. You can see here we've got a couple the wires coming down from the pressure pad. It's coming back up into the BE Myers, and we've got the one coming down from the pressure pad down into here. This one actually comes almost all the way through this just to manage the full wire length. So it gives you a lot of options. And then again, like I said, it's super duper low profile. Like it does not add much of any width at all to your handguard. Super lightweight, super low profile.
Try not to break the glass. Yeah, these are awesome, guys. Coming Friday.
So these are coming on Friday, guys. So what questions do you guys have? So, like I said, 6061 aluminum, machined in our machine shop here. U.S. source material. anodized in Green Bay, Wisconsin, actually. And then also laser marked in the shop, assembled here in the shop, packaged and shipped here in the shop. But what other questions you guys have about the rigs, or really any other product? I don't know if you guys are just jumping in. Again, we're talking about the rigs, our new rail cover and
grip system,
cable management and sling management system that we're releasing on Friday. The rigs, and whatever general other questions you guys have hanging out for our evening live.
And we have the question of the day.
Garrett, Ranger green for the for the rigs itself. So full transparency on colors. So right now we are releasing in only black. We are working with our anodizer on some colors right now. Once we have some of those samples back, we will be looking at if we can get it anodized. We will try and get it anodized. If we can't get the colors the way we want, we will start getting the colored ones Cerakoted.
Yep.
Currently, like in our tack traps, we've got our two colored option in tack traps, our Cerakoted tack trap colors. We will probably approach the rigs the same way. There's a couple reasons we prefer anodization over Cerakote. In this case, anodizing is actually a little bit harder. It's a little bit of a harder finishing as opposed to Cerakote. Cerakote's great. We have no issue with Cerakote, but anodizing is a little bit of a harder use finishing. The only problem is trying to get those colors like you guys are asking for Ranger Green and Coyote or FDE. Trying to get those colors exactly right is pretty difficult. So we're working with our anodizer right now to try and dial in some colors. Be patient with us as we try to work through the colors. If we can't get the colors right in anodization, you'll see them come in Cerakote later. The other bummer about Cerakote is it's more expensive. Cerakoting is not as cheap as anodization. Anodizing is cents on the part versus Cerakote is usually dollars on the part. So Cerakote just ends up being a little bit more expensive. So we're working on that right now.
Yeah, we'll show the sling again.
Yep.
And one thing too, if you're not, because we have this set to public, if you're not an insider, go to the website and it'll be a pop-up tab that allows you the opportunity to join the insiders. It's absolutely free. You're going to gain access to these YouTube lives, early bird access to product releases, product launches, and so much more. We send 2 emails a week, so we're not clouding your inbox or anything like that. But we tune in for the YouTube live, and then every product launch we'll send out an email, so you get the early access before it launches. There we go. That's the sling retention. You see with the sling ring, you can see how minimal it is. And again, if you're just tuning in, Nate and I both mentioned this, and I'll highlight this again without knocking guns off the table. With the rigs versus a QD, so QD's great in their own concept, right? Not bashing any company or anything like that. Love this setup. I've been running it for a long time. However, when I turn the gun, you can see how streamlined the rigs is, the rifle integrated grip system versus this QD mount. It allows me multiple options to work with streamlining my cables for cable management, mounting a sling with the sling ring, or an option with the paracord.
Yep.
Really and truly, it's just where do you want your durability or potential, right? For the paracord can wear and tear, that sling ring is going to hold up. So it's completely optional how you run it, but this gives you a ton of versatility, a ton of durability, heat resistant, and it's a lifetime warranty.
Yep.
Made in America and a lifetime warranty. So I don't think you find that quite too often with high-end quality products.
And we tried to make our price point digestible for you guys on this one. We really worked hard to make sure that we could come in at a competitive price, something that wasn't ridiculous, too hard to swallow, and we wanted to make sure that this was actually a value, not just another rail cover on the market. We wanted to make sure that it was actually something that would be good.
Yeah, definitely competitive. Like we beat some of the competition out there in the price point. It's lifetime warranty. And 6061 aluminum. It's lightweight, minimal in the weight, and then overall the strength is just, you can do the math. You know, injection molding versus, again, not bashing anything. We love all the products out there, but just the strength in aluminum versus molding.
Yep. Nico, so Cerakote will hold up pretty well, but it has a tendency to nick a little bit. It can, you know, if you were to drop it on stuff and that kind of thing, it can get nicks and tears, that, or not tears, that's not the right word, nicks and scratches. Anodizing can as well. I was showing earlier my tack trap. It wears over time. Everything will wear. None of these finishes are indestructible.
Right.
But anodizing, I think, holds up a little bit better over time than Cerakote, at least in a hard use scenario like this. If you look at your typical rifle upper and lower, aluminum upper and lower, most of them are anodized. Some of the more cheaper options on the market, if you buy from like an Aero Precision, like I have an Aero upper and lower that are Cerakoted. It's not a bad option. It's not bad at all, but you drop it once and you're going to nick it.
Yeah,
that's
you're
just
gonna
kind of,
you're going to see it.
it's okay. Our first couple of rigs prototypes were all Cerakoted just because that was quick and easy for us.
Yeah.
So
they're holding too. I mean,
these ones are all the anodized ones. I think on Greg's desk is some of the Cerakoted ones. They've held up pretty well.
Yeah.
In the position they're in, they're probably not going to get as beat up as if they're on maybe the receiver itself. But they will probably get scratched up quicker than the anodized. So just keep that in mind. And again, if we can get them colors in ano, we will. But it may end up being Cerakoted.
Yeah, Ty, it's definitely worth it. If you're running lights, if you're running lasers, if you're running both at the same time, or most of us typically run a sling, it gives you the versatility of what you need. Honestly, I love this product. I'm super ecstatic about this product just for the fact of cable management. I've done it all. I've had tape on this rifle. I've had wires dangling everywhere, and Greg came in and even fine-tuned my rifle setup and tweaked the cables, and now I don't know the cables are there. I don't have to worry about a snag, a snare, a rip. I don't have to worry about that adhesive melting onto the rifle as it gets superheated. I run suppressed, right? So none of those.
And then there's not sharp ends from, like, at least for me, I used to do a lot of zip ties. And like snipping off zip ties, there's not zip ties all over your rifle. It's just it's a different way of approaching it. And again, we're trying to do it at a price point that makes it reasonable for you guys. And again, it's a hard use product. It's aluminum. It's anodized. It's not just a piece of injection molded plastic or 3D printed material. Not that those are bad, but in this case, it's gonna last. It's gonna hold up to the damage. The nice thing is with the aluminums, we can also hold up to sling wear. You can mount your sling on it and it's not going to go anywhere. So it's options for you guys. We're really excited about it. And again, we're also excited about what this is bringing us down the road.
It's opening the door for so many things. It's exciting to see, even from the competition standpoint. I came to Greg one day and I was like, dude, the competition magnet, I want one for competition. And the next thing you know, he created the Alias competition magnet and I use it habitually. It is my go-to for shooting. So to see the continued innovation, we're quickly approaching 10 years at the company. That's super awesome to see, and launching a lot. We've already mentioned the thin blue line and the thin red line. We have a ton of first responder custom EDC equipment on the website. We have the bundles of the month. We mentioned that with the walkers and the tack trap. And now this one coming Friday. This one's going to be a good one.
It is going to be a good one. We're excited about it. So yeah, guys, this is incoming Friday. I'm not positive of launch time, probably around noon. But keep your eyes out on social media, and Michael will make sure an email is sent out when it hits the website.
Yeah, it's coming out to you guys Friday. As soon as Nate launches it on the website, you guys will be seeing the email starting to flow through. It's a good question.
T. Schultz, I have a Tier 1 concealed MSP Pro FLX holster. It has 2 belt clips. I ordered an alias belt and 2 receivers to go with it. Should I use both belt clips? Yours. That's a great question.
So
Pro FLX. I know the MSP Pro.
most of the tier ones, most holsters are going to have 2 of those plastic clips that go around the belt, right? You only need 1. Now, if you're running a mag caddy, meaning you have an extra attachment for the magazine or a spare magazine, you have the option of running 2, or you can run the holster side for the gun, the bottom mount holster clip, and the plastic regular clip, and just clip it on the outside of the belt. But if you're just IWB appendix carry with the Tier 1 concealed, I run Tier 1. I use 1 bottom mount holster clip, and I am set.
So I think the FLX comes with the mag caddy.
So you just clip that other one. Yeah, like
Yeah.
we mentioned, just clip it over the belt if you want. That's a great option for you.
The other option is just the other thing that we say. So I would run with 1 alias clip in a receiver, and if you want a second clip, you don't even need to necessarily run a second clip, is how I actually run it. But if you want a second clip in general, I would put an second alias clip on the side with the
Mag caddy.
mag caddy, thank you. And I wouldn't put it into a receiver, just slightly roll it over your belt.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
It gives you a little stability, but you don't actually have to have it
You have to
into a
clip it,
receiver. You've already got it locked into the one side. Adding it to another receiver won't be a big deal for you.
What's up, Nico? Thanks, man. We appreciate it. As a team, we work really hard to continue to make these things come to fruition. I mean, a lot of the credit goes to our engineer and the machine shop. Kyle doesn't get enough love. We should put him on the live one day.
Our machinist, Kyle, is a wizard.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He doesn't like it when I say it out loud, but he's a wizard.
He's
does
amazing.
Amazing work.
And
Truly,
fast.
he's fast. He will whip out prototypes quicker than anybody I've ever seen. He's truly, really, really someone special.
Yeah, Kyle is
and he works very,
awesome.
very hard.
Yeah, he does. He outworks me, man. He's plugging away nonstop. So, guys, if you're new to the YouTube live, if this is your first live, or if you're just now tuning in, remember you can go back and watch this. This is going to be active on YouTube on our channel. If you haven't, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is our plug-in for NeoMag. Go hit the like, subscribe, and follow our YouTube channel. We put all of our information on YouTube, from informational, fun videos, cool videos, to just us training, shooting, and the fellowship in the community. You can see all the new products launching. When we do have an email go out, we send videos, photos.
Podos? What's a podo?
Send photos out and so much more. And then we use this equipment. I mean, we have been running all of this gear. I compete in the alias belt. Nate's tack trap. I love the tack trap for the Ear Pro. For the keys, I've even got the keychain, and I still put it on the tack trap. So there's a lot of products out there. But again, if you're just tuning in, you can still watch this later if you didn't catch what we released tonight. Friday it does drop around lunchtime, right?
It'll be lunchtime, noon, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So for our folks on the West Coast, when you get out of bed, it'll be launching shortly after you get out of bed.
Oh, that's a good question.
Nico, if you are running your rapid receiver and you're having issues inserting your outside the waistband adapters into it, we actually made a video shortly after, or posted a video shortly after we launched the rapid receiver. You can go back and watch it. But when we send out our alias outside the waistband adapters, they come with a second set of spacers that will stand off your clip just a slight bit more to make them a little bit taller or longer than the ones that come standard, just in case you want to run a receiver where the belt doubles over itself. To most effectively use your OWB adapters with the rapid receiver, you need to switch over to those spacers. If you threw those spacers away because you bought this a long time ago and you don't have them anymore, reach out to our customer service, info@theneomag.com. Libby, our customer service, will get you taken care of. We'll send you out those spacers, no charge to you. Michael's going to show you what I'm talking about here.
So Nico, this is the standard setup with the spacers, right? But it comes with additional spacers so you can add onto it. So this is the alias drop adapter. So I'm sorry guys, it's kind of blurry, but there you go. You got a clear view of the spacers. So you can add more to that if you're adding a rapid receiver onto your belt.
Talk about the spacers in particular, Michael. It's the ones closest to the actual plate itself.
Yeah, so it's right here, guys. Again, forgive the blurriness. It comes and goes when it wants to sometimes. But these are the spacers that you have, and they come, let's see if I turn it this way, if it focuses. It gives you a little bit more. I'm going to keep battling it until it goes away.
Put your hand behind it.
He said, okay, gotcha. So there it is. So now you can see the spacers in the center of my palm. That's what you're going to add an extra spacer so that you can lock into the receiver.
But yeah, Nico, if you don't have those long spacers anymore, like I said, if you got everything built and you don't have those sitting around the house, please reach out to info@theneomag.com. Send Libby an email. She will get you all set up, and I will get you your spacers sent out ASAP. No charge to you, no problem. That's not a big deal. We'll get you those slightly longer spacers sent out for you to replace the ones on your current OWB adapters, so you can use your rapid receivers with your OWB stuff. But it is critical that you get those slightly bigger spacers in there to use those. So
it's 8:40, 46. You got to do the. I've been waiting all day.
Oh well, first. If you're an insider.
Oh, the code.
If you're an insider.
Wow, they've been waiting.
Yeah. Well, we have all sorts of exciting stuff today.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's
guys, if you're an insider, we have a discount code for you that'll be active for the next 36-ish hours, give or take. Oh, I'm adding.
Don't do it.
Hey, look at that.
He already knows.
He already knows. He's cracked the code. I need to tell Libby to stop doing this.
Yeah, we're going to have to change it now.
April Insiders 23.
Libby.
April Insider, right? Yep. April Insiders 23 will get you 20% off.
Deals and steals.
Tested using 1 and 2 clips from my tier 1, and there really isn't a difference in strength or feel it loosen anyway. I use 2 alias receivers because if I don't, my OCD kicks in. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. All right, we're pinning that. So April's Insiders 23 will get you 20% off for the next 36-ish hours, give or take. Ish. So
Ish.
April Insiders 23, 20% off.
All right, so they got the discount. So before they go, you got to hit me. I've been so excited for you.
You got to hit.
It's got to be a good one. It's got to be a good one.
It's got to be a good one.
It's not sticky. It's not slippery. It's not Sasquatch. You know, I'm just saying. We've had some good ones.
We've had some good ones.
We've had some good ones. And I'm not on the other end giving you hearts and likes and loves.
I know.
So,
all right, question of the day. Question of the day.
you didn't look one up.
No, I did not.
Oh, you're killing me.
No, but I got it. Hold on.
All right, question of the day.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Talk about something while I think about this.
I don't know what to do with my hands. So, guys, again, if you're tuning in or if you've already heard my spiel, again, go like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Be sure to follow us. Be sure to tune in on Sundays too. Every Sunday we try to get out a Bible verse for you because NeoMags is founded in faith. All of these products that you see here tonight that we've talked about outside of our products are made in the USA. They're made in-house right next door. So as I'm continuing and Nate's trying to figure out the question of the day, we're approaching our hour limit. Thanks for tuning in with us this week. It's been a great week. If you haven't seen it, April Insiders 23 is your code for 20% off.
Tell Benjamin about the rigs while I figure out the question of the day.
Oh, I was late. Did you? All right.
Yeah, so run them through the rigs again.
You're lucky, guys. And you're going to have to put up with me one more time. Benjamin, this is for you. So we have launched the rigs. This is the rifle integrated grip system by NeoMag. So this is completely outside of the wheelhouse for NeoMag, but this has opened up the door for so many other potential products in the future. So we have a 2-slot M-lock rigs, or we have a single slot M-lock rigs. The great thing about this is, again, it mounts on for durability, for aesthetics, for grip, heat resistant, and also cable management or sling retention utilizing the sling ring, or if you have an option of paracord, you can use a paracord. I'm going to rotate this on the other side. again, you can see we've got the cable management. So I no longer have cables dangling loose. I'm not using tape, zip ties, or anything in that regard. I'm streamlining my setup. With that, I'll show you Greg's setup. So Greg's got the 1-slot M-lock and the double-slot M-lock rig system right here, running the Arasaka light and the B.E. Myers maul. You can see there's going to be a lot of wires coming off of the pressure pad. And now he's got it streamlined, running through the rigs and out to the light system. And then on the receiving side, did we say it wrong? Was it the right name?
No.
Okay,
no,
I was like,
good.
getting a text like, it's the wrong rifle integrated grip system. On the receiving side here, you see the sling setup. So this is using the sling ring on the rig's rifle integrated grip system. This is solid. It's not going anywhere. This is made out of 6061 aluminum, anodized. Right now it is coming in black only. We are working on some other color options for you guys. And if you just want it as an aesthetic setup, you can. The price point is absolutely phenomenal. I am very frugal. They always ask me my price point because they sometimes hit that number because
try to.
I am picky on products I want, and I fell in love with this product. Got most of my rifles now set up, from aesthetics, cable management. If you're running lasers, lights, did you Google the Q&A? I'm so excited.
Yeah,
if you
I did. I
Yes.
did. I have a good one. But we actually, so yes, Ty, it is very strong. Tibbs, I'm disappointed. You asked so many questions before the live even started, and then you forgot to jump in. Terrible, horrible. You're the worst. Benjamin, no
I still love
problem.
you, Tibbs.
But Ty, yes, it's very strong. Like I said, we've been running our slings off of it and have had no issues. I don't know that I would hang my rifle off. I wouldn't hang off of my rifle with it, I don't think. But I don't think you're going to have any issues with it coming off. Like I said, it is 6061 aluminum. It is machined. I think you'd have to put some pretty significant effort into it once it's mounted to your rifle to get it to come off or break.
Yeah, like once you secure it properly, right, and just
Yeah.
make sure your cables are locked into where it needs to, and then make sure that M-lock is tightened and that it is turned either horizontally or perpendicular to the rail itself so that it does lock in. If you have it slightly canted or slightly turned, you could potentially see it come, but again, we've been running them for months now. Our guns take a beating. They're not set down gently at all on the range.
They work well.
I've dropped mine, so they hold.
Ton, I think if you're talking about the grip on this upper, that's a JMAC.
That's the JMAC Customs.
If you're talking about the one on Greg's MCX with the laser and light combo that Michael was showing, I believe.
I don't know which one that is. I didn't look.
This one. I think this is a Kratos development.
Let me see it real quick.
Yeah, I think this was done by Kratos.
Yeah, that's Kratos.
So Kratos, our friends down in Texas, Kratos, they sell through the big Tex Ordnance. So if you're interested in that, that would be Kratos. All right, question of the day.
Oh, he Googled it.
Here we go. No, this is a good one though. I actually like it. Well, I like this one.
Okay.
It's not crazy.
I'm glad
This
you
is actually
did
not.
it.
This is not.
We only had a couple hours to play it.
Yeah, this one's not crazy. So this is: would you rather live on a canal boat for the rest of your life, or in an RV for the rest of your life?
How big is the RV? How big is the canal boat?
I'm gonna say this is like, we're not talking like a multi-million-dollar RV.
Or canal boat.
I'm like a reasonable.
Because there's some really nice houseboats, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
have
yeah,
a lot of space.
I mean, I'm saying like.
And RVs too. Like, is it like a Mercedes-Benz, like what Chris had, or
I'm
you
gonna
might still
say-
have her?
I'd say a comfortable one, right? Like you're not gonna be like uncomfortable in it, but I'm also not saying it's not gonna have all the bells and whistles in the world either.
I mean, I would love a beam trailer.
Oh,
So
that'd be
like,
cool.
right? Yeah, I would go with an RV.
You're going with an RV?
Because having to get out, like I would be the dumb one that would one night trip and fall off my canal boat into the water.
And die?
Most likely.
Wherever you want. It's an RV, so in theory,
Where is it parked at?
wherever you want to bring it to, bud.
Down by the river.
van down by the river. I mean, so that's that. I think
Where's the canal boat parked in the canal?
in the canal,
Oh.
travel the U.S.
Is it a good canal? Is it a
or a bad
stinky
canal?
canal? Like, what about the? Yeah, no.
But you see,
the
but you can
RV,
take the canal boat to lakes and that kind of stuff.
I could
Rivers.
take an RV to the lake.
You can.
I could literally take it into.
I think
the
it just
lake,
depends
too.
how much you like water versus like driving.
But
I do know some people that would prefer to
Yeah, so-
sleep on the water,
Yeah, I mean,
like
that'd
the
be
rocking
kinda
of the
peaceful,
water,
yeah,
you know,
that'd be peaceful.
versus
I could do that.
an RV.
That's a good one.
I'm just saying.
That's a good one. What do you guys think? RV or canal boat?
Now,
It's gotta be a nice RV. Like I need to stand up. I need to be able to stand up without hitting my head.
nope, we're not skipping red lights. Sorry, Ty. No,
Oh,
no red
that's
lights.
funny.
We're not skipping lines.
No skipping lines.
If the U.S. had a coast-to-coast canal system, I'd be a pirate. Fair enough. What are the gas prices at the time of making the decision? To be honest with you,
They're kind of gone up recently.
both of them are garbage from that
Yeah.
perspective because neither marine fuel nor gas prices win either way. 'Cause
Marine fuel's a little bit more expensive.
if this
too.
is a decent size RV, it's probably a diesel, so it's
gonna
going to be
suck
expensive.
in. Yeah.
So it's a crapshoot either way.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm still going with the RV. Still sticking to it. Sticking to my guns on this one.
I don't know that I actually have an opinion, if I'm being honest.
What? But don't you have a camper? Right?
I do have a camper.
So that like an RV is just
It's just
has
a
wheels and
It's a wheeled camper. It's got an engine. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love camping.
What if you would it be the size of your camper, or bigger?
I mean, do you remember? Do you remember Jesse and Kurt's RV, or Jesse Blue Alpha Jesse's RV?
Was it in the shop?
It was in the barn.
That was a pretty big one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's decent.
That's like
I mean,
a dang bus.
it's not like a tour bus sized,
Right,
but
but
like.
And they can extend out. Has the awning.
Yeah, it had an awning, and
Yeah.
you know, it had
if
a
it
little
can
bump
extend
out.
out,
Yeah,
and
it had a little
width,
bump out. and
being
stuff.
able to stand up is the most.
Oh,
like,
you could stand up.
I
in
got to be
theirs.
able to stand up.
Yeah, I mean,
I would go with that RV.
Yeah,
for
it was
sure.
nice. It had because I've slept in their RV. It has a king size bed in the back, a queen in the front, and then like, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. See, I don't know if a canal boat would have that, but you would have beautiful mornings.
I was gonna say like it'd be nice to wake up on the water.
Like, what if you like walk out and sit on the top deck and
Just
have a
saying,
cup of
drinking
coffee,
coffee and
yeah.
just be on a canal. So people drive by on their bikes, be like, "Hey, I sleep here."
What happens if your toilet floods?
Oh, that would blow.
Uh,
Do you just open it and let it dump into the canal?
what if you got to go and it's backed up?
I just lean over the edge of the
At
boat.
least in the
and open
RV,
canal.
I stop at a
What we
gas
do,
station.
it's called the Panama Canal. Yeah, I mean, I think probably an RV. Just simply, I don't mind driving. Like, I like to drive.
Mhm.
I also would just park for long periods of time.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I don't have an issue being in a
Down by
camp
the
spot.
river.
Down by the river. Then I'm by my canal.
Yeah,
I'll be hanging out with whoever's
on
canal
their
boating.
boat.
They can hang out at the canal boat. I'll
Yeah.
drive my RV down to the canal,
So you get the best of both worlds, and
so-
then you get to drive away.
and I can drive away, and they're stuck in the canal.
Yeah, like a moss. All I'm thinking is like a stinky mossy
Although,
canal.
to Ty's point, there are no red lights on a canal.
There is wake zones, right?
But a canal
there's
boat's not creating a wake.
there's boats coming through that are creating wakes when they're
Not in a
jerks.
canal.
I mean,
Not in a canal.
there's no wake zone and people still come through them.
But not in a canal.
I mean, I hope not.
Canals are pretty small.
What canal though? Do we have gators in the water?
Probably. Well, down in Florida. If we're down by DAF
Yeah.
in days around Florida, heck yeah.
I mean, I'll eat the gator.
Thanks, Ben. Have a good night, man.
See you later, Ben. Is it that time?
No, we're close.
We're there.
We're close.
You guys made it a full hour.
Well, guys,
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you guys coming. We appreciate you guys sticking around and listening to us talk for a while about the rigs. By all means, reach out to us if you have questions. Keep up with us on social media.
Follow us on Discord.
Follow us or jump into our Discord server. We're out there. We're active-ish. We'd love to talk to you there. I look forward to eventually getting a weapon mounted light and using your rigs. B, it'll be here. Again, like you said earlier, do not make a bad financial decision to buy this with your $1.
Nope.
Make sure you have more than the $1 before you buy the rigs.
It's a couple
Again,
more dollars.
It's a couple more dollars than that. Wait
You
until
can
you have
get
some
it.
more money in your account. Get your suppressors. Get your rifle set up. It'll still be here when you're all done with that.
Or just go in debt and
don't
get
listen to
some
him.
rigs because you
Financial stability is much more
probably
important.
already got all those suppressors.
Financial stability is much more important. Don't listen to him.
You could have got 100 rigs.
No.
For one suppressor.
Well, that's probably true. That's accurate.
There's
He's
probably
not
like
wrong.
more than 100 rigs.
You probably could buy a lot of rigs.
You could
for
get a
that
lot of
cost
rigs.
of
You could
suppressor.
outfit in the whole armory.
But guys, really appreciate you guys joining in.
Yeah, we made it.
Can you post a working Discord link? The one in the email always says invalid for me.
Thank you for letting me know that. I didn't know that it was invalid. I'll double check that.
We will work on that for the next one, Jack Happy Bob. I apologize.
Jack, if you get the email coming Friday, if you're already subscribed to our email list, I'll update that and fix that. Thank you. I did not know it was kicking you guys. I don't use Discord. So
We will make sure that that link is fixed moving forward.
It's taken care of.
I will see if we can't also maybe get. I've
You
told
should
Greg
be able
we-
to comment on this as well if you want to. So, Jack, if you check this later or just stay tuned to the email. And we'll put it up in the story post. I'll get it up on Instagram this week.
Okay, yeah.
We'll get that
We'll get a Discord link up on Instagram for you, and then you can jump through there. But yeah, guys, we appreciate you joining in. Again, remember, April Insiders 23 for 20% off for the next 36-ish hours. Come check out the rigs on Friday.
Around lunchtime, we're launching.
We're launching around lunchtime. And we appreciate all of your support. We appreciate you spending your time with us this evening. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for tuning in to, it's not Saturday Night Live.
No,
but
it's Wednesday Night Live. Thanks, guys.